no cap, ayy. Yeah, can't deny I'm a star. You can tell by my walk. I ain't even gotta fuck him, he just love how I talk. I'm embracing the fake, I'm accepting the hate. If I wasn't #1, they wouldn't come from my place.
What's up, y'all? It's Sierra Monet, aka Barbie Girl C, and I'm back again with another video. Today, I'm going to be doing something a little different. I'm going to be making my wig, but it's going to be like vlog style because I didn't feel like setting up my camera. And as y'all can see, I just look so crazy right now. So, it was no need to be in HD looking like this, okay? Okay. So, yeah, I'm just making a wig today. So I just have my block, my wig head, canvas head, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what size this is. I believe it's like a 24 possibly, because my head is like huge. So I use this extra large mesh dome cap, and I only like the mesh ones because I don't like when my scalp is like suffocated to the point where I can't really scratch my head or my scalp can't breathe. Like, it can feel that. So I really need to use the mesh ones. I don't use any other kind except for the mesh ones, and only the extra large fits my head because, like I said, it's a little big. Yeah, I already took it out the pack, so this is what it looks like. Just a dome cap, mesh dome cap. Looks just like that. Of course I got my thread, and my needles are all on the mannequin head. Some scissors. I was about to say I had one more bundle. Where is it? Of course you're going to need your bundles. These bundles are from Daisyhairextensions. Follow them on Instagram, and I will also have an unboxing video for you guys up before this one, so you can go check that out. I'll leave it linked in the description box. But yeah, like I said, this is the hair from Daisyhairextensions. It's really pretty, and the ends are really freaking thick. Like, look at that. Look at that, and look at the luster of this hair. Like, it's just amazing. It's just amazing. I have 3 bundles, a 16, 18, and a 20 inch. And then I also have this closure, which I'm not sure of what length it is, but it's pretty long. pretty long. We're just gonna start making our wig. So first, I like to thread my needles ahead of time, so that way I won't have to, you know, keep going back and forth threading needles and whatnot. And I like to make my needles extremely long, and I feel like I have long arms, so it's not really a big deal for me, but I do it like 3 times arm length, if that makes any sense. Oh, and also I have some tweezers too, just for when I get to actually styling the wig, and I will customize the frontal. Well, I keep saying frontal. I'll customize the closure a little bit more, just to make it look a little bit more natural, because who said that you only have to customize frontals? No, girl. Get that closure customized too. That's the key to making anything look, you know, realistic. You gotta customize it. Like, if you don't customize it, it's gonna look like a bulky hairline, and nobody wants a bulky hairline. No, I don't. But yeah, I'm gonna go thread these needles, and then I'll be right back. I'm gonna thread the needles. I'm going to put my mesh dome cap onto my wig head, and then I will come back. Okay guys, so I have my mesh dome cap on my wig head, and I also have my needles all threaded. I have 5 needles threaded, and this should get me through literally the whole wig. Usually it does. Usually I might only have to do like one more piece of thread, usually I might have to thread one more needle, is what I was trying to say. But sometimes it just works out, because like I said, I do take really long pieces of thread. I don't like short threaded needles. No, don't give me that. Don't give me that. Okay, so now let's start on putting the wig actually together. So, okay, so I actually like to start by putting the closure on to the wig cap first, and that way I won't have to, you know, guess where to stop putting my bundles at, because I will already know since the closure is already on. So basically, I'm gonna turn it this way for you guys. So basically, I just line up the closure with the whole edge of the dome cap. So where your closure starts at, not the extra lace. Ignore the extra lace. If you need to cut it off to make it easier, go ahead. But I leave it on until I'm, you know, done the whole process. So I just line that up with the very edge of my mesh dome cap. And it doesn't really matter like where exactly you put the closure, because you can turn your closure, your wig, either way. Make a side part, make a middle part, whatever. So I don't really be too particular about where I place my closure, as long as it's placed, like, period, poo. Okay, so I'm gonna take these little T-pins, and these came with my mesh dome cap. You can get them from Amazon, or beauty supply store probably has them, whatevs. But I'm just gonna take my T-pins and I'm just gonna pin down the closure where I want it to go. Okay, you guys, so I'm kind of standing up, but let me sit back down so you guys can see me. Okay, so I already took my pins and I pinned them in each corner of my closure, and I just lined it up right there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go and sew along this line first, and then I'm going to go and sew along this side, and then I'm going to sew it back down last. And this way you won't get no... I was looking for you. What? I was wondering where you at. But I sew down the back last, that way you won't get any like lumps and bumps, and your closure won't crumble up or bunch up or whatever you want to call it. Also, you want to avoid sewing directly through the elastic band that's on the mesh dome cap. So what you want to do is sew through the first layer of mesh that they have on it. So don't sew the elastic band, because if you do, your wig won't be stretchy anymore and you might not be able to get it on your head. So I'm just going to sew the sides and the back like I just said, and I will be right back. Okay, y'all, so I recorded me, you know, sewing my closure down, but I think it only, like, I don't know what happened to my camera. It just, I don't even know. My phone just went back to the home screen, so whatever. But I did have a little bit of it recorded. So I recorded one side and then I recorded the back. I actually recorded the whole thing, but like I just said, I don't know what happened. So now I'm going to move into actually sewing on the bundles. So of course you want to take your longest bundle. I will never understand why anyone will want to put the longest bundle on top and the shortest bundle at the bottom. To each his own, but that doesn't make any sense to me. If you want to buy the lamps, don't. It just doesn't make any sense to me. But whatever. Let's so I'm gonna start with my 20-inch bundle. This hair is really pretty. Like, it's so soft and it's so thick at the ends. Like, that's what I'm really like proud of. Like, cause usually y'all know the ends of bundles be so thin, and it's just like. But these right here, baby. Yes. So all I'm doing is, you know, unwinding the bundle or whatever. And as you can see, my hands are still running through it smoothly. This hair is really pretty. And y'all know I don't really curl my hair like that, but if y'all want to see like a curl test to how long the curls last on this hair, just let me know. But like I said, I don't really like my hair curled, so if y'all really want to see that, you gotta let me know, because I'm not gonna do it otherwise. Look at my hair, bro. I'm just a mess. Okay, so I usually keep my bundles doubled at the bottom, and then towards the top I might, depending on, you know, how I'm feeling at the time, I might do single wefts. So when I get closer to the end, we'll see if I decide to do single wefts at the top. I'm probably gonna end up doing single wefts at the top, just because. Where are you going?
No, I got big times.
Look at his hair, bro. It's beautiful. Okay. So you can start at the very end if you want to, but I think I'm gonna start at the actual top of the, what is this called? The band, the elastic band. I think I'm gonna start like right above that, just because that's how I'm feeling right now. Literally, you can make your wig however you want to make it. It's all up to you. As long as you know how to sew and you know what it's supposed to look like, I feel like you can do it. So to keep these two ends together while I sew, I'm just going to take my needle and just poke it through. Boop. And then they're secured together. So then I'm just gonna take it, and I like to sew it in like a U kind of shape. And I don't cut my bundles at all. I just keep, I do the fold method. I just keep folding it. Because if you cut your bundles, that's how they might start shedding easier and faster, and they won't last as long. Because you gotta think, if you cut your bundles, then that means you're gonna have to place them in the exact same position that they were in if you try to reuse them. So that's pretty much all I'm doing. I think I'll end up coming back when I'm like closer to the top, so I can tell you guys how to secure it against the closure. This video is basically just like a quick, you know, just an easy step-by-step. So like I said, I will come back when I get closer to the end, because I want to speed through this because it's already almost 6 o'clock and I feel like I have a lot to do before tomorrow. So it's prom season. I got prom girls makeup to do tomorrow and I'm so excited. So I have to make sure my kit is all together and up to par. I might do a video showing you guys my makeup kit. I might do that tonight. Okay, you guys, so as you can see, I got most of the wig done and now we are at the top part. So this is what it is looking like at the top, and basically this is about, this is the amount of space that I have left, and this is going to be my final row of my weave, or whatever you want to call it, whatever I'm trying to say, y'all know. But basically what I'm going to do is first find my little piece of bundle, and this is about how much bundle I have left, and I actually used all of it. So basically what I'm just going to do is place my track here, and I'm going to sew the track to the edge of the closure, and this way everything will be secure. And if you have any, like, it'll make it more secure, basically. So, and my needle is already threaded, so I hope y'all can see this. Y'all probably see it better once I get to this part, but let me do this part really quickly. And I only knot the ends of each row, so like everything, when I go to turn the bundle, that's when I will, you know, knot it, but I don't necessarily knot it the whole way through, because I just don't feel like it's necessary. You guys, it's 6:49 right now, so I've been doing this wig for a little bit over an hour now, so I finished in a good time. And I'll probably have to knot another. So basically I'm just sewing the bundle to the closure. And you guys, I go around the weft instead of through it, because if you go through the weft, then your bundles might shed a little bit faster. So yeah, I'm gonna just finish this and then I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so I just finished making the entire wig. It took like an hour and 10 minutes maybe. Yeah, no. Yeah. But now where my lace closure is, I'm just gonna cut off this excess mesh cap. This part is super important because you don't want to leave the mesh, because you're not gonna have the like scalp illusion. Like you might, but it ain't gonna look as realistic as it could if you cut the cap off. And this is not going to affect, you know, how your wig is put on or any of that. It'll still go on perfectly. And also make sure you don't cut your thread off from where you sewed the closure onto the actual wig cap, because that won't be good. Y'all, my hair is a mess right now, I'm sorry, but whatever. These scissors suck. Y'all, I've literally had these scissors since hair school. And these were like the real deal ones, the ones that we used on the clients and everything. We had a separate pair for clients and mannequin hair. So the mannequin hair, they had like a blue, this part was blue. And the scissors for the humans and, you know, real people hair, our little thing was black. So that's how I knew which one was which. But yeah, once you are done making your wig, the inside should look something like this. And now I'm going to go ahead and just cut off this excess lace. If you are making a wig to, like, you know, sell or whatever, give to somebody, I wouldn't cut the lace off just so it'll look more brand new or like you didn't wear it. So, but I mean, if you want to cut the lace off, go ahead. If you're still selling it, but I wouldn't recommend it. Okay, so once you have cut the lace off, you will have your closure looking like this. I'm going to go in and I'm going to pluck the hairline a little bit just to make the hairline look a little bit more natural. So we're doing like, well, if I can find my tweezers. So we're doing like a frontal type of step with a closure, because why not? And also, I sew my closure wigs on my head. I don't use any type of glue or anything. And with my frontal wigs, I glue those on, of course. I probably have a video up showing you. I do have a video up showing you guys how I apply my frontal wigs, actually. So, y'all can go check that out if you like. And I'm not going to pluck the closure too much because I want it to last. And I don't want it to start looking bald after a while. So I feel like the same should apply to your frontals. Like, yeah, you can pluck them, but don't pluck them too much to the point where it's just like next week you're bald, your frontal is bald, and it's like, what's the point of having a frontal if it's gonna be bald? Or what's the point of having a closure if it's gonna be bald? I might as well wear a leave out. I need to stop talking. But yeah, this is the whole wig. This hair is so beautiful. It's so nice and it's so full. And I really do want to go for that look of, you know, messy, effortless, like really, really, really loose waves. So like this is like kind of sort of how I'm going to leave it. Like the messy bedhead type of look. I'm now about to style my wig, so I'm just going to work on my closure part and actually do my part before I go and braid my hair and everything. Okay guys, so I put the wig back on my mannequin's head, and now I am going to show you guys how I'm going to do my parting situation. I plan on wearing a middle part like always because I'm obsessed with middle parts. They are like my fave. So I'm using this, what are you doing? You just so I'm using this Louder Body coconut and shea oil setting lotion, and it's a liquid setting lotion. It says creates superior hold as brilliant shine and great body, and it's for all hair types. So I've actually used this on, let me pick my camera up. So I've actually used that on all of my frontals, all of my closures, everything. And what I do is I just put it in a spray bottle, and it's kind of sort of the same, well, not kind of sort of, it is the same as, you know, just spraying water and forming where you want your part to be and molding the hair, but it's more effective because it'll leave a nice shine and it won't make the hair hard, crunchy, none of that. So I'm just turning my wig to me so that I can make my part in the middle where I want it to be. I'm going to spray a little bit of the setting lotion right on the closure. And I'm pretty much going to spray this, like, you know, just to hold down the whole thing. So I'm not just going to spray it where the part is. I'm going to actually spray the whole, you know, closure and also this front part so that can lay down and flat. And just comb it out to form it like so. And I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. I hope y'all can see this. I mean, my mannequin head is the wrong way right now, but hold on, y'all. And I'm actually gonna mold it over a little bit more because I'm a perfectionist. And also, as I said in the unboxing video, I didn't have to bleach the closure because it was already bleached when it came to me, so I ain't complaining. But this is how I do that, and I'm gonna just, you know, mold it and make sure you cover the track in the back. No tracks are to be shown. So once we have that molded, I'm just gonna take my blow dryer and I'm gonna blow dry it into place until it's dry. You can let it sit overnight. You can put it under a hooded dryer, whatever you prefer, but I'm just gonna blow dry it for the sake of time and because why not? So yeah. Okay, you guys, so now that we have the wig all made and everything, it's time to apply it. And all I'm gonna do right now is braid my hair. And I already have a middle part because y'all just seen my ponytail. So the way I braid my hair for a closure, and I'm not gonna do like really tiny braids because I don't got time for that. But I'm gonna braid all my braids going that way, and then the back ones are just going to go straight down. So, and my hair is already washed. I washed it like 3 days ago probably. So there's no need for me to wash it again. That would be pointless. That would take up too much time too, and I don't got time for that. So I don't know if my camera caught the last part, but it ran out of storage, so I'm gonna go finish the rest of my braids off camera, and then I will be back to finish up. Okay, so here's my braids. I only did 6 of them because, like I said before, it's not that serious. I mean, I probably didn't say that, but I ain't feel like doing a whole bunch of braids, so it won't make a difference at all, actually. So now I'm just gonna grab my wig, and I didn't threw it all around already. So let me just get it all brushed out. And here is the wig. The ends are really full. Like, I really love this hair. And then here is the closure, and I didn't do much to the closure at all. So look at that. Yes. Okay. Alright, so now I'm just going to plop the wig on my head. Okay, so I'm gonna place it in the middle. And this wig actually fits perfectly. So I wouldn't have to sew it down, but I'm probably gonna sew it down anyway because that's just how I'm feeling. I'm just gonna take my needle and thread and I'm gonna pin that up to the side, and I just start at the edge here. And I'm just gonna sew this to the braid that I had in my hair. And I just sew all the way around. Which is why I connected the braids earlier when I was braiding my hair. That's why I connected them, so that way I could sew it all the way around and like not just sew the sides. That way your wig is really secure. Like, this wig was definitely secure. I didn't have to do this, but I feel like if you're moving around a lot, you should want your wig to be secure anyway. And I don't really like taking my wig off and going to sleep. I like to leave my wigs on because why not? And this literally takes no time at all. And I literally just feel and sew. It's not rocket science. So feel for my braid and then stick it through and just sew it up. And you'll definitely know if you're like sewing to the braid or not, because you'll feel it. You'll feel your wig getting tight. So now I'm just gonna knot it. Okay, so now I'm going to do my baby hairs, and I'm just gonna use my Got To Be Glue gel to do so. And my toothbrush. Okay, y'all, so I'm really running out of storage, so let me just hurry up. All I'm about to do is just flatten the top a little bit more. Ouch. I think I just burned my forehead. So when you use the, what was it? Setting lotion, it it does set it in its position, but you still need to like go over it with some heat to make it really stick. And on top of that, the way that I had blow dried it, so as you can see, it's getting laid, honey. And you can go in and, add your concealer to the parting and all of that if you like. I'm not gonna do that because I don't feel like it's completely necessary. I'll probably do it like when I'm actually starting to get ready and everything, and which means tomorrow. But this is pretty much all for my wig video vlog, whatever you want to call it. Let me show you guys the back, because this hair is like amazing. Okay, so here's the back. Okay, and that's the end of this video. If you guys enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces!